What is going on, everyone? JimBob82 here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about paintball barrels and the threads that are used to thread into your gun. I'm going to be trying to answer the big question of which threads fit which guns, and this is mostly a question that is asked by newer players. I know most veterans know what threads will fit their gun, but this is just here to help clear up some confusion that new players have. And really, since upgrading your barrel is normally the first thing that any player will do to their gun. They want a little bit longer barrel for more accuracy or a shorter one for more close combat, but it just depends, and that's one of the first things that gets upgraded. So we're going to go over a little bit about which threads fit which guns. So here we have a Tippmann barrel on the left, we got an AutoCocker barrel in the middle, and on the right we have a Spyder barrel. And I guess we're going to first start off here with the Tippmann. And we're going to look at the actual thread, not so much the actual barrel part, but the threads is a really important part here. With Tippmann, we got threads that are very thick, and there's only about 2 of them. I mean, there's 3 here, I guess, where it starts and stops. But for the most part, there's 2 really thick threads on a Tippmann barrel. And this just allows the barrel to be screwed in and screwed out really quickly. And then this also comes down to Tippmann barrels will only fit Tippmann guns. So that's one main thing that you got to think about here with these threads are you're not going to be able to put this on a Spyder, and you're not going to be able to put it on, say, an Empire or Bob Long or something like that. So with this, pretty much, if you're looking to upgrade your barrel and you have a Tippmann gun, you're going to be looking for Tippmann threads because that's going to be the only thing that's going to fit your gun. So you're going to look, if you're on eBay in the item description, if you're on Amazon at the threads, you're going to look for something that says Tippmann threaded, Tippmann threads, something of that nature, and it will fit your gun. If you don't have a Tippmann, Tippmann threads will not fit your gun unless you purchase an adapter. So it makes it pretty easy with Tippmanns. If you own a Tippmann, get Tippmann threads. If you don't get Tippmann threads. So then the next barrel we're going to go to, hopefully that stands. Okay, there we go. The next barrel we're going to go to is we're going to skip to the Spyder barrel, and as you guys can see, compared to the Tippmann barrel, much smaller threads. There's about 3 of them, and the threads themselves are much smaller and not as far spaced apart. And with Spyder, it is also just about the same way with Tippmann. If you have a Spyder gun, all Spyder threads should fit your gun. If you don't have a Spyder threads aren't going to fit your gun. So with Tippmann and Spyder, which are the 2 biggest beginner guns, it's pretty simple. Just purchase the threads that are for your gun, and you really don't have to worry about anything else. Now you can also see how the Tippmann and Spyder threads will not work with each other. So just bear that in mind, that if you own a Spyder or a Tippmann, only buy threads that say Spyder or Tippmann. No other threads will work with your gun. So now we're also going to go to the final and most popular thread, is going to be the AutoCocker thread. Now, this is where a lot of people can sometimes get confused, is these threads look very similar to Spyder threads, but they are actually much different. And I know it doesn't look like they're much different, but if you try to put it on a Spyder, or vice versa, you're going to find out that there is a big difference. So holding them side by side here, you'll see that the Spyder has only about 3 rings of the small threads, and that the AutoCocker has about 6. So there are double the rings on an AutoCocker than there are a Spyder. And another thing to note is that the Spyder threads are actually thicker and larger than the AutoCocker threads. So although they look like they should fit, they're actually not going to when you get them. So I'm going to put the Spyder barrel back, and with the AutoCocker threads here, since it is one of the most widely used threads, it is going to be one that most people will purchase that have another gun other than a Tippmann or Spyder. This fits just about every other gun not made by Tippmann or Spyder. So, you know, just to name a few, it'll do Proto, Die, Bob Long, Empire, Vulcan, Smart Parts, just about every other gun on the market other than a Tippmann or Spyder will run these AutoCocker threads. But most people who have those guns most likely know that that those threads will fit. So hopefully this video helps you guys figure out which threads will fit your gun, clear up a little bit of confusion for newer players. If you're ever unsure what threads fit your gun, of course Google is the great research tool that we have, but also your owner's manual can help you out greatly in this. And of course, as I said earlier, there are adapters. So if you find a barrel that you really like, but it comes threaded for Spyder, but you want it for AutoCocker, there are adapters out there that you will be able to screw in your Spyder barrel on one end, and then also have the AutoCocker threads on the other end to screw into your other gun. So in the end, please note that Tippmann barrels will only work with Tippmann guns, Spyder barrels will only work with Spyder guns, and for just about every other gun out there, you're looking at the AutoCocker threads. But once again, like I said, just be sure to double check your manual or do a quick Google search to make sure that you're purchasing the right threads. Hopefully this helped you guys. If you guys like this, please drop me a like. And if you guys want to see more videos, how-tos or reviews of paintball products or equipment, be sure to subscribe. And I hope that you guys all learned something out of this. And I thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.